Hey, good morning. Second day of cooking, my friend. Breakfast. Same thing, breakfast. We're gonna make a different kind of taco this morning. And today, it's Chorizo Day. Chorizo Day. Chorizo Day. And not the kind that most guys think. Huevo is one of the things that, like I said, my mom, we're poor. It's one thing you could take one link and, 20 eggs, and you can make breakfast for 900 people. That's why I always say this, the Mexican breakfast that we have, that we eat now, so you just squeeze it. Ow! I know that was a little graphic, but that was funny, man. You don't want to cook it too high because it gets all poppy and whatnot. You remember that, right? Remember when you watch your mom cook and all it, oh my God! It'd be grease all over your face. And what did she say? Pendejo, que te dije? Que te dije? That was mom being endearing at the time. So I learned early on, you don't ever cook with high heat. Not all they would have just, men are men, fire! Man, be mild, be medium to about, mid-level low, because this thing starts popping, man. And one thing I learned too about cooking this is you never do this as a romantic midnight dinner and you're cooking with no clothes. This grease will pop and it'll pop on things you don't want it to pop on. And so so you mix it down, you mishmash it like that, right? And then you want to kick it up a notch, right? Check this out. So you want to kick it up a notch? So you take a little bit of onions, and bell pepper, a little bit of that, You mix it in. I'm going straight for the pan this time. Look at that. Yes, look at that. How beautiful. Fire! This one you have to mix in there. The other one too, yesterday's breakfast, when you're doing baba con huevo, you can usually, mix it in there. I make it like an omelet, to me. It just tastes better. And it's easier to cook that way. Look at that, huh? What? Yes. And so now, today, like my grandpa, man. You know what's funny about my grandpa? My grandpa was a migrant worker who worked at Piscas. He'd go on the field, and he'd come back every November, December, because it was too cold to work and there was no crops to pick. And so he would come home, and he had this truck, man, that he had, man. Had every tool on it around the top, and he had saws and, all sorts of things that, he was a macero, techero, he masonry, roofer, he did all that. And he would come and park his car in the backyard, and he'd have back of it, he had this little makeshift bed that he had. And he would stay there the whole winter. I mean, it'd be cold outside, like 30, 20 degrees, and he would stay out there. In the morning, he would come in after he'd take his morning bath outside. He had a water hose that he put on top of the spigot, and he turned it on. And as cold as he'd be washing his hair and his body, and I would look at him going, that man's gone. There's no reason that man should be freezing right now. But that was his way of life, That's why I always say, man, these people that have it poor, they don't look at the way we do when you have money, and you have even middle class people look down on poor people. They're just a step above that. But I loved it because he'd come in and he'd make stuff like that in the morning for us. Mijo, come on in. We got chorizo con huevo, ¿qué más quieres? And he'd talk to you, make you laugh, and show you magic tricks. It's funny how food itself triggers thoughts of some really great things, I didn't think about that till right now when I'm sitting here cooking, and I look at it going, yeah, my grandpa. Anyway, I digress. But here, today, corn tortillas. This is supposed to be good for you. Unless that's what they say, unless you have like 9 or 10 packs. Then we have an issue. So you want to put a little bit put it on top of there, heat it up a little bit. One day, my grandpa, well, him being a migrant worker, that was his ex-wife, allegedly, but they had this great love affair that we didn't even know about for years. When I was living there, he would come over to the house, and he'd stay there for a couple of days, and that's a story I tell on stage, but it's very true. So one day, I'm in my room, it's late at night, and my grandpa, I guess he showed up, and I didn't know he was there. And so one morning, close to like maybe midnight or so, I hear my grandmother screaming, "Ay! Ay! Ay!" And I got up and I ran to the bedroom, man, which is right next to mine. I opened the door and there was my grandpa on top of my grandma, like, "Ay! I want to go home." That is a true story, my friend. Anyway, so we grab it. It's all ready to go. Look at this, huh? Boom. Right? Look at that. She's falling apart on me. So, I'm not a master chef. I always call this food comida la carrera. It's fast food, but you make it at home. Have a great day, brothers and sisters, because I'm going to finish eating later.